Hello, I'm Jack Glanville, and with me as always, Lorraine Ansell with another
Hello.
Big Fish Media top tip voiceover video.
Yes.
So today's video is all about what directors in voiceover sessions actually mean. They say a lot of words, directors, particularly voiceover directors, say a lot of words, but what do they actually mean?
So today we're going to try and decipher a lot of that, and as you know, Jack, I do like to direct.
She does,
Yes,
she really does.
I really do. And we thought we'd break down some of the most common directions that we get
Yes,
here at Big Fish Media.
common but slightly obscure.
Slightly obscure,
Slightly
yes.
obscure.
Now we'll go through some of them in a moment. So the first one, read fast, but make it sound slow.
Now, read fast, but make it sound slow. You didn't hear that wrong. So this normally happens when a director has a short time scale that they need a line to be delivered in, but they don't want it to sound rushed. This is normally an issue I find with radio ads, particularly because they're very restricted on time. And at the same time, the company or the client will have asked the writer to put in a certain amount of information, and then if there's a certain length of advert, you're always going to run into problems here, because if you want something to sound more classy and more relaxed, you need to have a slower pace, but if you've got lots of information to fit into a small set of time, you have to say a lot.
Yes, so this happens quite a lot, and we have had sessions where we are writing on the fly, we're rewriting on the fly the copy, and we will take our markers out and we will slash words and slash that word count as much as we can, as much as the client will let us. But at the end of the day, it does come down to sometimes we just have to read very fast to squeeze it in, but it's still got to sound slow.
And a lot of the time that's also to make it sound more natural, which also leads on to the next one that we hear, make it more conversational.
We love this one. So
Yeah.
yes, what does this mean, Jack?
Well, it means that rather than sounding like I'm reading off of a script like Voiceovers by Big Fish Media, it means make it sound more natural normally, more like you're talking to your friend down the pub is an expression I've heard a few times.
Yes, well, it depends who the friend down the pub is, really, isn't it?
It really does. Like, what kind of friend? Like, you might have your inappropriate friend that you just like have a load of banter with. You're just like, what, mate? Like, and that might not be what they mean.
Or it might be a friend that takes you to high tea somewhere in some fancy hotel in London. So it's a very
Some of us have
different
friends
way.
in high places, so.
I don't want to say, but you know.
You're saying I don't? Okay. It's a bit rude. But yes, make it more conversational. To make it more informal chatting. Normally that means bringing up the tempo a little bit. It also means your intonation will be slightly different, because usually when you're reading out a more corporate or advertising kind of copy, you tend to put your intonation more on certain words to make it, and it will sound more unnatural, to sound more like an advert. So by making it more conversational, you make it sound less like it's an advert.
And this is a trend that's changed over years. So back maybe, starting from the magical heydays of advertising in the 60s, 70s and 80s, it was very, very much heavy on the announcery. It was very much telling all about it. And what happened is the trend switched to being your mate telling you what's going on, and being the voice in your kind of head talking to you about a product, service or brand. So it's a really interesting way that copywriters especially have to pay attention to be able to deliver good voiceover for the product that they're selling.
It's essentially a move from the more hard sell to the more soft sell approach. Two different approaches. Speaking of two different approaches, next point.
Yes.
Give me two different reads.
And why do we want two different reads? Here at Big Fish Media, we will ask for 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe a few more. And why is this? It's simply really because, great, we've got an option that the client will probably love and go with, and that's great. However, time and time again, the client will turn around and say, do you have a different version? Just for the hell of it. So always we ask for 2 different reads, just because you don't know what the client will ultimately want at the end. So
it covers all of the bases basically, and it also means that it saves you a lot of time. It really will, because the amount of times that if you've done one read and you thought it's perfect, the client then comes back and says, no, I'd like it like this, please. You then have to get the voiceover back into a session.
It's another session.
Another session,
Another
more
charge.
fees, more time wasted. this is just a fail-safe, really, to make sure that you've got everything that you need so you don't have to retrace any old footsteps.
These are quite fun directions, which we've all had in some way, shape or form. So, could you sound more taller, younger, older,
Smaller?
smaller?
Could you do it? Could you do that, dear viewer?
Yes, one I got once upon a time was, could I be more brunette?
Yes. Can you sound more like a hair colour? Interesting,
yes.
that one. Now, the taller, smaller, older, younger thing, the brunette thing I will leave aside because I just think that's a bit ridiculous. But I mean, are they saying that blondes have more fun, so they should sound like more like, I don't know. But usually this is more playing to stereotypes of the character voices. So sounding more taller, if you think more like your classic giant or something like that has a more sort of a deep, booming, slower voice from somewhere up here, is sounding taller.
Yes.
But that probably won't appear in a read where they just want a 6 foot tall man and you're 4 foot tall. But then I don't know why they'd ask you to sound taller for that. You know. Similarly, a smaller voice, Lorraine, you're much better at smaller voices than I am.
Yes, that is true. There you go. Jack's trying to direct me.
She's not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it. It really depends on the copy, it really depends on the context, and it depends on the project. They're all going to be different. So one person's young is another person's old.
And one person's tall is another person's small.
Yes.
That sounds bizarre, but it's true. If you ever met a 6 foot tall person, they think they're normal height. It's not, then you're tall. So,
and we could go into hair colour, but that's a whole other show.
a whole other kettle of fish. Big fish.
Well done.
Yeah. But this all comes down to, with all of these directions, whenever you receive any of them, most important thing to do is, if you're not sure what the director means, and you probably won't be because a lot of these are a bit nonsensical, ask for clarification.
Yes.
Make sure that you and the director and the engineer are all on the same page.
And ask for clarification in the way that helps you get to that point. So, for instance, for some people, it could be, please tell me what emotional state I need to be in. Please tell me what the feeling is. Please tell me what the temperature might be in this imaginary world that we've created. If you have a music bed, play that, or even ask, what is the intention behind this? You know, what am I trying to be or do? And that really works.
Yeah, and particularly when you think you know what it is, you go, okay, so do you want something to sound more like this? And then read a line in the voice that you think that they want. Just little things like that. Again, this is just to save you time and hassle.
It's a collaboration between everyone in that room. So the client, the copywriter, the director, the engineer, the voice. You've got at least 5 different sets of people, and they're all coming together to make this project work. So everyone has an equal part of this process. And our final ones, just for a little bit of a laugh, are some strange directions that we've heard over the years.
Yes, some of the more unusual comments that we've heard. So these could include, could it be more orange, please? I don't know what that
Orange
means.
Jaffa cake? Orange Seville orange?
I was told to sound more moose-like once, because I was voicing a moose for an advert. I know what a moose sounds like. I don't know what an anthropomorphic moose sounds like, but I think in the end I did a good job.
Did you do a good job?
I think so. It was very moose-like.
I'd quite like to have directed that. That would be quite fun.
It was good fun.
Read it as if you are luxury British. Now, I quite like this one because I kept thinking, what does that mean, luxury British? And actually, I was thinking, I don't know.
After Eights?
After Eights, yes. With some
Gin and tonics.
black magic chocolates.
Oh.
Very posh, very posh.
Very good.
And what they wanted was old school RP. Heightened RP.
Heightened RP.
So the client had in their mind, that's what they called it, and we were trying to interpret what that meant for the voice, and it was that.
Basically, the English language has so many words and synonyms that you really do need to nail down exactly what is meant by the words that are used for your description. Just do it. It will save you so much time, so much effort, and it will ultimately lead to, as Lorraine was saying, collaboration to a better product, in the end, a better final outcome.
Exactly. So that's the end of our What Do Directors Mean?
And hopefully this has helped you understand a bit more what directors actually mean
Yes.
when they're saying things to you. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We really do appreciate it.
Yes.
We almost synchronized that
I
time.
know.
Feel the love. Feel the love. And yeah, until next time, I've been Jack.
I'm Lorraine.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Ciao.